Today's show is brought to you by Pardon My Eastside. Get your Pardon My Eastside apparel right now at www.pardonmyeastside.com and use the promo code eBlockRadio to get 25% off. eBlock Radio is now available on the New Orleans Talk Network. Be sure to check them out and the rest of the podcasts that are available at neworleanstalknetwork.com.
Yo, you know what it is, man. The live and style radio show on the planet, man. Straight from the E-Block Radio, live on your dial right this moment, early as fuck. Wake your ass up, Detroit.
Wake your ass up.
In my Martin voice, you know what I'm talking about? It's your boy, the Hood, Howard Stern, Q Lewis, holding it down live from the 48205. I got my man Monk Money in the building.
Man, you know I'm in this thing.
Yeah, we in this bitch early as fit up. We got some people in here already. Oh shit, what up, Michaela? What? I knew you was gonna be woke. What up, though?
I think we're gonna have one more person that we always fuck with us this morning.
Oh, Venus gonna be asleep. Who you talking about? Oh, Sonya might be up. Sonya might be up. Yeah. What up, Sonya? If you listening right now, we already checking for you, baby. It's all good.
Right.
Yo, so dog, we been off for 2 weeks. I don't want to get y'all excited because I don't know if this is gonna be the regular time every week.
No,
but
we just gotta put something out here because you know we've been on for 2 weeks. We ain't been on.
For sure. And something just happened. I don't even know what just happened right there, but it just said that I wasn't logged in. So hopefully y'all can still see me. Is it still streaming?
Yeah.
It's still okay. I don't know what just happened right there, but we gonna try to log back in because otherwise I'm not gonna be able to see comments and shit. We want to see the comments.
Comments ain't up there for sure.
They go. What the fuck just happened, dog? Oh shit.
I just got a message on Facebook too.
Right. What you just? They cut us off or something? Oh, what if they cut us off?
How would they do that?
I don't know. Somebody say something. She talking about Monk sleepy. Hell yeah, we both sleepy. Where the fuck is the thing at though? Did they cut us off, bro? Let me see. I'm about to try to play it right quick. Monk sleepy. Oh no, we still good. I don't know what happened though, so I can see. Let me see if we can see the comments on the screen. We sorta can, but I can read them, so we all good. I don't know what just happened right there and shit. I guess they tried to kick us off. We hadn't even started talking about weed yet. We getting ready to though. So fuck it. We out here. That might be what happened. I'm not even sure. All right, so I can see the comments. Y'all can see them too. Bam, there we go. We back. All right, so Michaela said what up. She said, yeah, I've been checking for you guys for the past 2 weeks. Thank you, Michaela. I appreciate that shit.
Appreciate you, baby.
Yeah, we told y'all a couple weeks ago we was going to be off a couple weeks, and we did that shit. We was true to our word. Trying to get our schedules together and shit because at the time being and shit, this podcast shit ain't the number one income, so gotta make this money on the side. You know what I'm saying?
Gotta get this money on
for sure. But if y'all want to donate, make sure you do that too. Also too, if you see right here on the right hand side of your screen, right there, right at the bottom, our sponsor today, of course, is Pardon My Eastside Apparel. You can go to pardonmyeastside.com right now, get t-shirts, Scullies, fitted hats, and we got hoodies right now. Pardon My Eastside, Pardon My Westside, wherever you're from, you can find your label right there. You can get 25% off just by using the promo code eBlockRadio. 25%. Nigga, ain't nobody doing 25% off. Shit, we fooling. That's probably too much of shit, but we just want y'all to buy some shit, so it's all good. So make sure you get your t-shirts and shit. Right. Oh, word.
That's my auntie. I'm like, why y'all cuss so much?
Yeah, somebody just checked in? I didn't see nothing.
Yeah, somebody just checked in.
Damn, see, that's gonna be messed up. I can't even see what's going on for real. I want to see. I guess my comments ain't scrolling.
It's fine, let's go.
All right, we go. All right, so you already know what it is, man. We in here, and we about to talk about something else before we get to the weed, because it's only 10:20.
Yeah.
We gonna get on that at 10:30. What's been popping, dog? It's been 2 weeks, bro.
Not much, bro. You know what I'm saying? Stand out the way working, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't no point staying out the way, dog, because trouble always find us.
No,
Black folks, it
well,
is.
Yeah,
I'm talking about.
I'm saying, though, I'm staying out the way of that shit.
Yeah, it's hard to stay out the way, though.
It's hard to stay out the way, man.
It
You
is.
know what I'm saying?
It
And
is.
then, they be like, oh, we so mean and evil. And, I'm like we just some evil creatures, you know?
You think because you're dealing with the bullshit,
Scared of us, you know what I mean? Like, and I'm one of the nicest guys you ever met.
One of the nicest guys.
But you don't make me to a point where I want to choke the life out you sometimes, you know what I'm
Damn,
saying?
that's pretty,
Like,
that's a
man,
lot.
bro, get out my face.
Right.
If I slap you, bro.
You ain't seen no movies lately? Dog, I got so many movies I need to see.
Dog, I saw Venom.
You did see that?
You did see
I need to see. I still need to see Halloween. I want to see that new Tyler Perry movie and shit
I heard Halloween
with Tiffany Haddish. Word, yeah. I mean, all of them in crazy though, cause they want you to see if it's gonna be a sequel and all that shit. You know how that go. Dog, so I want to see that. I want to see those too, and then there's that other shit where the little kid get killed by the police and shit.
Oh, yeah.
I want to see that. Yeah, is it Star? Something like that. Yeah. So
Glimmer.
where you see all this shit? I don't see nobody. What?
Glimmer.
I'm trying to see what just happened. Dog, why mine ain't showing it? Or maybe because you on the mobile app shit. I don't know. I mean on the phone. So anyway, I need to see those three, and then I want to see Jonah Hill, the white dude from Superbad.
Yeah,
Dog, he got a new joint mid 90s or something.
Yeah, I fuck with Jonah.
Yes, man. I fuck with him anyway. But then I seen him on the Breakfast Club. I'm like, damn, I fuck with him for real. He like black for real or something. But and not even trying to be though. So that's what I dig about it, because he kind of like of the culture, but he just regular, like Seth Rogen and shit.
Yeah.
And Rogen, or is it the other one? Not Seth Rogen.
Rogen.
Yeah, Seth Rogen. That is him. Dog, them two motherfuckers. They could be from my hood, bro.
Yeah,
like for real. Yeah.
They could be Tim. They
They could be Tim, right?
I know a couple. You know what I'm saying? Dudes that's that's 100, and it ain't about them being black. They just 100. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
You know what I mean? They see it, they ain't blind, and they address it just as much as we do. You know what I'm saying? So
for sure.
I don't know how the other people don't see it, but it's another story.
You see it.
Yeah.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters.
All right, so let me see. I think I got the right screen up now. I don't even know. We go hope and pray. I don't know.
Thank you, Auntie.
Yes, you are very nice. I see that now. I see comments. I see y'all comments now. IG Live, man. It look like y'all went dead on us. Y'all must have went back to sleep. But it's okay, so we back. All right, what else going on? That's it? No movies? None?
No movies,
You just ready to talk about this week?
Yeah, pretty much.
Let me see. It got to be something else. Something had to happen between the last time, 'cause we've been off for a long time. Damn, it's got to be some shit going on, right?
No, my birthday. Did my birthday? We going on my birthday?
No, we ain't do shit on your birthday. Oh, yes, we did. Yes, no, did we?
No.
Damn, I don't even remember. Happy birthday, nigga. I don't know if we did or not. I think we did, nigga. I'm not sure.
I don't think we did.
I just don't remember.
But I had a smashing birthday. I did.
Smashing.
Yeah, my birthday was off the chain, bro. You know?
Yeah.
I ate so many different spots, man. Oh my God, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro.
Oh no, we didn't. Couldn't have. No, we couldn't have. Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I ate at so many spots, bro. Like, nigga, at about 12 o'clock, my man pulled up.
For sure.
Made that nigga get in the car. We went to eat somewhere else, man.
I know, right?
Hey, we ate good as hell on my birthday, though. You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah. And I pulled up with some White Castles. We ate that shit too.
Yeah, we ate the White Castle on the way to the
on the way to the shit. Yo, that's funny though.
Yeah, that's the kind of birthday I like, man. Eating finazes, hanging out with the dogs and my family. You know what I mean? My brother came into town.
For sure, yeah. Shout out to Joint.
We just ate good, man. Just ate really good, you know.
Ate really good.
Yeah,
not good, but really good.
Party, he a drinker. I'm not a drinker. I'm what we talking about in a minute. You feel me?
Yo, who a drinker? Not bro. No, how he was asleep at the motherfucking table.
He was asleep. That's why.
No, he was asleep.
He was already 12.
Yo, he was turned up though, bro. He was turned up on the way there.
Yeah.
We got that motherfucker. He like. He woke up when that food got there though.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank you.
I was just about to say, oh, you reading them already. Never mind. I was about to read it for you. I forgot. You can read comments now. Read them motherfuckers sometimes. They got to get tired of doing that shit.
Happy birthday, Monk Money. Thank you, Michaela.
All right, for sure. That's what's up. All right, so, man, fuck it. Let's get to it, dog. It's 10:25, man. Wake your ass up, Detroit, and everywhere else you at, because we getting ready to talk about wake and bake, all right? Well, first of all, let me tell you why we talking about it, though, all right? Because, I mean, obviously, we like marijuana. Yeah. But the reason we're talking about it, though, is that at least in Michigan, it's on the ballot right now to make it legal, all right? So that's what we want to talk about. And before we get into that, then, let me also say this. Since we're talking about voting on Tuesday, I know some people, I think in some of these regions, I think they might have already voted, like last week or some shit, I don't know. But our voting day is tomorrow. I mean, is this Tuesday. So my thing, though, about voting, I think, for real, black people, we having a serious moment right here. White people, too, if y'all want to listen, I'm not sure. But my people, dog, I think that one of these elections, like that's coming up Tuesday, are or is rather for your local government and some of the local shit going on. So I think these are probably a lot more important than the national vote. I'm not saying that you shouldn't go out and vote nationally, but at the same time, if you are going to vote, I think this is probably the best time because it's going to change the shit that's immediately surrounding you. All right, so that's all I want to say. I'm going to vote probably solely because the weed shit is on the ballot, but but I'm gonna vote for some other shit too. And I did some research on some of the judges and shit because that's important for us too. Even though I'm not trying to be in no criminal issues no time soon, but at the same time though, what happened?
Hear the door?
Oh, I don't know. Was that the door?
Sound like it. I don't know.
Might be. We'll give it a second. It might be 2 G's, but yeah, I want to do some research on those because even though I don't want to get in no criminal issues right at this moment, I want to know at least who I'm gonna be in front of if that shit pop off.
Yeah,
you know, so
she gonna hang your ass.
yeah, she gonna hang your ass or what? So you kind of these are things that you need to know. You know what I'm saying? So make sure you get out there and vote on Tuesday. Again, to me, it's not as important, it's not as important during the national shit because we kind of don't have control over that. But your local government, man, fuck around. Cast a vote, dog.
Got to.
Take a look. We got too many homies for real. We got too many homies in jail and shit to not be worried about who we putting in the courts and shit. Cause too many niggas be seeing the wrong judge and be getting the book through at their ass. You feel me? Yo, what up, though? My man Julie's just checked in. Shout out to Colorado doing their thing, man. Julius, what's your goddamn it? Life is dope. Yes, life is dope. Shout out to his podcast out there in Colorado. You know they out there doing their thing. Check them out on SoundCloud. My man Julius, what's good?
What's good?
All right, so fuck it. Let's fuck around, dog. Tuesday on the ballot.
On the ballot.
The weeds.
The weeds.
Now speaking of Colorado, though, obviously it's legit all the way around out there.
Yeah.
And obviously, I think life is good.
Yes.
Life is dope.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right. Life is dope. Literally.
Baby. Yeah, baby. This motherfucker's amazing.
That is.
Denver, man.
That was the door.
That was the door.
Yeah. 2 G's must be in the studio coming right now. So if you check us out right now while we waiting on him to come down, hit us in the comment box. Let us know what you think, man. Legalization of weed is on the ballot in Michigan. This week, dog, we want to know what y'all think. Like I said, I know we got some people on from Colorado. Let us know how it's doing in y'all neck of the woods, man, because we definitely think that it's going to do us some good. Some more money, dog. What you say, dog? Legalizing weed. What's the effects of that shit on the ballot?
Hold on.
Angry man, what up, though? Yo, I thought that was 2 G's.
What's up, baby, man?
What's good, baby? Right, wake your ass up, Detroit.
Hey, now let me say my comment. It does nothing, bro. Like it will make Detroit better, bro. Like this is not like alcohol, bro. I don't know how they can compare weed and alcohol, bro. It's a totally different effect, bro.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You don't get belligerent. You don't get nothing. You know what I'm saying? Why not legalize it and let this state prosper more? You know, it's prosper more. I'm sorry.
Right, high already.
Right. Let it prosper more because I mean I literally went to Denver, bro, and my first time in Denver, bro. My first time even close that way.
Right.
And it was amazing in Denver, bro.
Yeah.
Schools was great.
School's great. The streets
was
is
amazing.
good. Don't get me wrong, it's still some fucked up streets.
I mean, but still everywhere it's gonna be.
Out by Aurora, where I live, because that's basically, I guess what you would probably consider the hood. I guess.
Right. So I went to.
It's a bunch of us and Mexicans and shit. Shout out to the Mexicans.
Yeah, it was my dog. I went to visit my dog in Denver, man.
For sure.
And it was amazing, bro. Like, it was beautiful, bro.
It's beautiful.
Like, Michigan,
the air is clean.
Michigan is beautiful off rip.
Yeah,
you know
true that.
Period, bro. Like, hands down, one of the most beautiful shits I ever seen. Not just because I stay in it.
Yeah, the water and
Great
nature and
lakes
shit,
and nature,
trees
you know
and shit.
what I'm
Yeah, for sure.
I mean, I'm a black dude and I went hunting before, bro. You know, and I liked it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I thought I did. You know, I thought, like, man, I ain't sleeping on no ground and all that crap and all that crap. But, bro, it's actually beautiful, bro. I sat there for at least 4 hours just staring at the woods, bro.
Wow.
I mean,
that's because you was high, nigga.
It could have been because but still, though, it was beautiful, though.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? Just let its nature take its course because it's all nature, baby. It's all nature. It come from the dirt. You know what I'm talking about?
Do it come more from the dirt when you do that whole little okay.
Dirt. You know what I'm saying? That's how I rise. I'm about the dirt.
I rise.
You feel me?
The fuck out of here.
I think we should legalize it for sure, man.
Yeah.
Just because our schools ain't shit. The lottery don't help our schools. They say it do, but our schools ain't shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Great schools mean, you know what I'm saying?
Well, I won't say that. I'll say that our inner city schools ain't shit.
That's what I'm saying.
It's some other schools around the state though that are very prosperous. But I think that's also because of the population and shit. I think so. I don't know. There's a whole lot of shit going on with that.
Sorry, Auntie, I had to do this.
Angry Man, what's good, dog? Ain't shit happening? What you think about that shit, man? It's on the ballot for Tuesday, bro. Legalizing weed, dog. You think it's gonna be is it gonna be a problem if it does become legal? Like, what you think, bro? Right. Well, let me say this then for the people who not hip and shit. They are basically campaigning against it and shit. So they campaign against it is that there's going to be too many. They saying there's going to be too many minors getting access to weed. The crime is going to increase and productivity is going to decrease. This is what the ads are saying on TV to get you to vote against it. Yeah. I don't know. I'm saying these are the ads. I don't know. Shit, it ain't me, so I couldn't tell you.
It's easier for a kid to get a bag of weed now.
Than it would be if it was legal.
Yeah.
Probably so. I agree.
A kid to get a bag of weed right now?
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, I don't understand that part.
Yeah.
I definitely.
What was the first?
The crime is gonna increase.
How?
Crime is going to increase because it's Christmas time. You legalizing weed on the ballot.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? How's crime going to increase?
All right. Now I'm gonna tell you the number one thing though, which it wasn't opposition, but it was one of the reasons why I got shot down in the state senate, which I get. Like, I actually understand this one, and it was because they said that they didn't want to legalize it unless they would let out all of the weed offenders out of jail. Like, if they can't do that, then they won't legalize it. That I get it, because they trying to leverage that. So they saying, like, if you gonna make it legal, let the homies out of jail. I get that. So I can understand that, but at the end of the day, we know that that's not gonna happen. So if you leveraging that means it's never gonna happen.
My thing is, we gotta take one thing at a time, bro. We got this right here on the ballot. You know what I'm saying? Get that there first.
Yeah,
then
and then get them out.
Then start working on, you know what I'm saying, getting the homies out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's take one thing at a time, bro. Like, what you expect? So if it don't get voted, so what they gonna be? They still gonna be in jail.
They still gonna be in jail, right?
You feel me? So I mean, I'm just saying we gotta take one thing at a time, though. You know what I'm saying? Start with that. Then we can start.
Michaela say everybody gonna get high.
Everybody is.
Everybody get high already though.
Yeah.
So yeah.
And then how crime gonna get increased? Motherfucker gonna be too high. Like, man,
I don't think the crime increased in Colorado.
No.
You know what I'm saying? And the roads are a lot better because that's tax money. They're using the tax money. Now granted, in Michigan, I'm not sure how non-corrupt our government is, so more tax money might still not mean shit for us, but at least we have something to show for it. You know what I'm saying? So Michaela says she don't get high. I'm sorry to hear that.
Right.
I'm very sorry to hear that. Well, you should indulge. I'm sorry. But
all that stress you talking about?
All that stress. No, but I don't really think so though. For me, I think that it should be a good thing. But I will tell you this though. Even though we voting on it on Tuesday, I think that they already in position to make that shit happen regardless. Yeah. And the reason I say that is because I don't know if y'all peep, but they back on that shit though. They shutting down niggas who ain't running their shit properly. Dog, you know when they start doing shit like that mean that they trying to go ahead and take that shit over. And that's why I was so mad when niggas was getting their dispensaries and shit, trying to make that quick dollar, turn the dispensary to like a fucking spot and shit. In real life, if you'd have got your paperwork right, got that shit together, you can roll with the real shit. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, dog, you got to understand that the weed shit is so real right now that some of these dispensaries got publicly traded motherfucking stocks, bro. Yes. Like, you can invest in weed in real life, nigga.
High Times. No.
Yes, nigga, right. High Times is publicly traded, dog. Yeah. Like, so while you fucking around trying to make 100,000 in the hood and shit, nigga, you can be in that bitch for longevity. Your kids can have motherfucking weed money and never touch weed. Like, no, I don't think niggas understand. And that's why for me, quite honestly, legalizing the weed, because like, I mean, like in real life, we smoke already. You know what I'm saying? So it's not going to make me a difference.
It's a miracle drug. They don't want us to have that, man. Why you don't want us to have that? It's a miracle drug, bro. Aches and pains.
Shit, you know why? Because pharmaceuticals will start losing out money.
Hell yeah. You know what I'm I'm saying, that really want to tax, bro, it does so many different things, bro. People just think, weed just to get high. No, it ain't. Yeah. This dude got some cream, medical cream, cannabis medical cream, with no CBT, no all that bullshit. Yeah. And I put that shit on my shoulder, bro.
No, that shit really do work, though.
I understand. Yeah. Like, I understand. Like, it's a miracle drug, bro. Like, it does so many different things, bro.
That shit really work for joint pain. I ain't gonna lie, though.
It do.
Like, a joint really do work for joint pains.
Yeah, for sure. Smoke the joint, the pain, and the joint's gone. For real. That's how I go, man.
Yeah, for sure.
I'm campaign my shit. Yeah. I get my about bud and breakfast.
Yeah, bud and breakfast.
When I get my bud and breakfast. When they
a joint a day keeps the joint pains away, huh? Oh, shit, we should have said that live. They stole that shit up.
Fuck aspirin.
Coco J just checked in. What up, though? She said, what up, fellas?
What up, though?
What's good? She's stealing at work and shit. You can't be stealing and watching us at work, man. That's probably going to get you fired and shit. Right. we talk about some outlandish shit. But, yeah, so I think for me, like I said, just looking at that shit, legalizing it on the ballot, for me, ain't even about getting high because we already got access to weed. For me, though, I think it's going to open up some finances for some black people to start empowering ourselves.
A lot of people.
For real, right. Yeah, and a lot of people. But, I'm always looking out for us. Yeah. But a lot of people, this is going to be an opportunity for people to change the motherfucking scope of economics and shit. Because you figure it's a lot of people who really are, they are excellent at this weed trade. Yes. Excellent at motherfucking growing it and shit.
My whole life.
And all that shit, right? And this is an opportunity for people to capitalize off of that. This is no different than not going to college and going to a trade school and shit. You already have a trade. Why not get paid for it? You know what I'm saying? And this is the same thing. And I don't think that this is probably the same argument they had with alcohol, I'm guessing.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm pretty sure.
They came in and got that quick money. Was they bootlegging?
Yeah, they was bootlegging. Right, they was bootlegging. Shit. You know what I'm saying? And then when they didn't want to legalize it, then the mafia took that bitch over and started bootlegging that shit from Canada somewhere. So, I think this is probably the same argument. You see what happened with that.
Yeah.
And then and that's probably, dog, that industry is booming.
Yeah.
You talking about the alcohol in this country got to be making almost as much money as the drugs that they bringing over illegally.
For sure.
you didn't catch that though, did you?
Sure.
That's the government taking that illegal drugs and shit. But but yeah, it's making that kind of money. You talking about you pulling up in the hood, right? Trying to get a bar. Let's say you get a bar in a tough place where you probably not gonna make a lot of money. You still gotta pay $30,000 for a liquor license. For some shit that you probably gonna sell 2 shots a week and shit. You know what I'm saying? And you ain't even bought liquor yet. This is just to be able to sell it, right?
And then our taxes, man.
Yeah, taxes a motherfucker.
It's a motherfucker, bro. 6% tax on every fucking that shit is killing us.
Even though it's 8 or some shit in New York, or probably more than that by now.
New York, yeah.
But it's New York,
Them motherfuckers, they need to chill out in New York too with that shit, though, for real.
And they tax everything, though. They tax food, bro, and all kind of shit.
Come on, bro, everything.
Yeah, I remember I bought a bottle of water in that bitch, and they charge you tax for that, cause I think it ain't no deposit or some shit.
If I stayed in New York, bro, these niggas probably be robbing for cigarettes, bro. Them bitches $20 a pack in that bitch.
You would think so though, right? You go to some places, you see how motherfucking high it is. You know what I'm saying? I don't know how people surviving. In Colorado, it's expensive as shit. Yeah. I understood why I see so many homeless people. But then I gotta tell y'all about this, man. Shout out to Colorado. I don't know if I mentioned this story before, but when I was out there, I was at the gas station, dog, and the motherfucker hit me up, right, with bum and shit. Asked me to add some change and shit, right? So I'm like, you know what, fuck it. He was down on his luck. I had a couple quarters and some shit. I roll over to the nigga. I'm like, dog, that's what I got for you and shit. You know what that motherfucker told me? He said, damn, bro, you ain't got no dollar? My nigga, do you know that I smacked that nigga hands and so that motherfucking 50 Cent rolled somewhere? Cause then that East Side shit came out of me, nigga. He was like, damn, bro, you ain't got no dollar? I was like, nigga, you ain't got shit now, nigga. What the fuck wrong with you, dog? Yo, I got in the truck mad as fuck. This is what the fuck I moved to, dog. You motherfucking ungrateful ass bitch. Is you serious? You damn, you ain't got no dollar, but bitch, you ain't got shit now, nigga. Right. Go scrub the motherfucking curves for the damn 2 quarters, nigga. What the fuck is wrong with you? Shout out to Colorado, though. I love them niggas. They get like that here? Yeah. I wish a nigga would, man.
One motherfucker, man, every day this nigga hit me up for change.
Yeah.
He's like, you got some big fella? I'm like, no, I ain't got you. He's like, man, damn, you ain't got nothing. I'm like, shit, nigga, I keep giving it to you.
Right. Nigga, I'm giving you every day, nigga. I'm gonna be right out here with your ass.
Crazy, bro.
Right.
Honestly, I went to the car wash. You know what I'm saying? My man messing around, he even wiped my car down. I gave a nigga $2 still.
Yeah.
Like, that's all I get, bro.
You ain't did shit.
I said, what you do, cuz?
Right.
He like, man, you standing here on the phone talking your back and wiping the car, nigga. You doing too much,
yeah,
bro.
You doing too much.
I'm out here wiping my car.
If I gotta get out
my car, then I shouldn't give you shit.
I shouldn't give you nothing, nigga. If I gotta get out, hit that bitch.
That's all I get, cuz. Damn, niggas around here like, man, get the fuck out my face, bro.
Now you getting $2 worth of work. It ain't like I gave it to you before you did some shit. Like I ain't gonna lie, up there, right around the way and shit, it ain't shit but like $5. So usually I got a 10 any motherfucking way, so I'm gonna get a nigga 5 unless you fuck up and you ain't did shit worth it. Like nigga, I ain't fuck with you.
You ain't got no 5, man. No, man.
Yeah, I throw the nigga 5 if he working.
If I'm outside, if I had to sit out there and wait on you, then I had to get outside and say, fuck, I'm going to start drying my shit off myself. Then you like, hold on, player, I got that.
You ain't getting shit. Hell no. Because if we was at the restaurant, nigga, you wouldn't get shit.
I gave you $2. Even though you was out here trying to hustle, I still gave nigga $2. But
fucking around.
Man, get out my face, bro.
Right.
Like, I started snatching my $2 back.
Hell
like,
yeah.
Man, get my money back, man.
Or rip that bitch up. Ain't nobody getting it, nigga.
I don't want to make no scene over $2. But
be petty as fuck. Right. See, now you ain't getting it.
Yeah,
right.
Now you ain't getting nothing.
Yeah, I was reaching to get you.
Right, because you had gave him $1 by accident trying to grab the 5. Right. Motherfuckers. I don't even know.
I'm ungrateful, bro.
Right. You niggas don't own this shit.
Man, y'all need to be panhandling. That's what it feel like to me. You be working. If you ain't work for it, I see a nigga ain't hustling. Nigga, you can have it.
Hell yeah.
You doing like in my car wiping down my windows. I might give him a motherfucking sack. You smoke?
Dog.
You smoke? Here.
Dog, tell you, I had niggas do that though. Like open the door and get all that inside shit out. Nigga, you get lit, bro. Hell yeah, shit. I had niggas too do all that shit. Do all that shit and then still try to sell me CDs too. I ain't mad at your hustle. I just didn't want one. But it's cool though. Like, nigga, oh, this your mixtape, my nigga. All right, bet. Right. But nigga, just take this though. Just take this tip, nigga. I want your mixtape. Shout out to Armani, just checked in. What up, though?
Give me the mixtape.
Right. Right. Armani just checked in. She said, what up? Coco J said she down for it. Oh, you trying to get high? Oh shit! Look at you.
Oh, look at
Who
that.
are you? Who the fuck are you?
Where the hell you been at?
Right.
You used to, you stay. That shit.
Right. Now she like, where do we eat at, nigga?
Oh, man, hell no.
My man Marcus just checked in. What up, though, Marcus? Yeah, we early one day, late the next day. You know how we do, man. We fucking around. So, but no, anyway, my bad. We got way off track. But that motherfucker said, bro, you ain't got no dollars, man, and shit. But anyway, outside of that, though, like I said, I think that out there is a little bit different just because the price of living is so fucking high. It's like out there, it ain't no in between. It's like either you got it or you don't. It's like, nigga, either you working or if you ain't got no job, nigga, it's the complete fall off. Like, it's fucked up out there. Out here, it's not as bad because the economy ain't as fucked up as it is out there. Because it's like, again, it ain't no middle ground. So here, I don't think that's gonna be a problem. Like, now there may be an issue with employment at first, because I'm pretty sure Colorado had to deal with that shit somehow too. Yeah. Cause like at some point, if weed is legal, like how you really go keep drug tests for all these jobs and shit. Yeah. Which again, they may be able to do that. So even if that's the case, then you just gotta get clean and get a job. Then it just can't be no surprise motherfucking drug test. Cause obviously niggas is getting high, and of course you can't be high on the job. Like it's like. Drinking is legal, but you can't be drunk at work. They go fire your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's the same shit. It ain't no different. Like, nigga, just because it's legal don't mean that you gonna have the right to do that motherfucker everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I think people blowing that shit out of proportion, not looking at the bigger picture. They worried about motherfuckers getting high. Worry about them opioids and shit. Because them the motherfuckers that's going crazy, killing motherfuckers
because
and shit.
Everybody get high, dog. Everybody got a vice. I don't give a fuck. Liquor, you get high off liquor. You get high.
It's high. Right.
It's a high. Sure. So I don't care what nobody say. People call it drunk. They don't want to say drunk. They don't want to say high.
Yeah.
But you high as hell off liquor, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And motherfuckers function around that shit every day.
Yeah.
They just treat it just like you do liquor. It's gonna be legal, bro. Whether y'all like it or not, bro.
At some point,
it's gonna be legal, bro.
Yeah. And because of that, man, you niggas better get on board.
Hell
I'm about to try to find me some stock somewhere, some weed stock.
It's coming, baby.
It's coming. You might just have me a couple $100 sit there or something.
High Times is throwing out advertisement for investors who everybody wants to invest.
That's what I'm saying.
Jump on board right now.
I think this is a good time, dog, for real.
But all in the same sentence, you got to be willing to lose your investment also. Like, oh,
I mean, it's the truth. That's the stock market. Shit, you got to be willing to lose. Yeah. And that's when group economics come in and shit. So for all group economics mean basically it's like us pooling together and shit and buying stock. You know what I'm saying? Like, right. I think a lot of people scared to do that because it is a risk. But shit, selling dope is a risk, nigga. Like, your shit might get took, or you might go to jail, nigga. All that shit's a risk. So what's the difference? Yeah. And this is a legal risk though. Yes. That could possibly set you and your family up. Like the dope risk, man. Unless you taking the for real risk, nigga. Like you're not making that much money. You know what I'm saying? Like you could probably get paid. Like it's better than going to a 9 to 5 and shit. But
if it's worth millions, I might try to risk going to jail for that motherfucking million.
Yeah, but you know where you got to be on the food chain to be worth millions.
Yeah,
nigga?
That's what I'm saying. Hell yeah. Lick worth millions. I'm gonna try that. I'm gonna take a whack at it. You feel me?
You gonna try like sorry, son.
Sorry, baby boy.
Sorry, son.
I may come back. I may not.
I may not.
You.
But I see you through the glass, my nigga. See you through the glass.
Give me the pound through the glass.
No, that's funny. It's funny, but it ain't funny because there's so many niggas living that life right now, nigga. Yeah. Right now. Shout out to y'all, man.
So let's legalize weed and we can, less with that stress. Smoke on the cess.
That's your shit. Say it again one more time.
Less on the stress. Smoke on the cess.
That should be your campaign and shit. That's what's up, dog.
For real talk though. You know
real talk, no, for
real. It really, bro, it's a miracle drug, bro.
Yeah.
I don't understand, like, people put so much hate on it. Like, now I know, like, running into, like, in the business, in the industry I am, bro, like, everybody doing it.
Yeah.
Lawyers.
I think that might be the bottom line, though. I think that they're afraid that shit start making motherfuckers healthier, and that's go fuck up the, you know. Yeah, I really think that's true.
And we fat as hell around these parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, Michigan was.
Right, Michigan one of the fattest places on earth.
Yeah, it was the fattest place on earth at one point in time.
Hell yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
I'm in the gym, though. I'm trying to not be a part.
I wasn't a shot at cuz.
Whatever. I don't give a fuck, nigga. Shit. I've been struggling with weight my whole life, nigga. I'm not afraid to say it, nigga. I have been. There's a lot of motherfuckers who have, but I smoke weed too and shit. And I go to the gym occasionally. But I eat a lot of motherfucking pizza though.
I eat a lot too, bro. I eat more. Like, I'm supposed to be obese. You know, when I eat,
right, you should be. You eat like a fat nigga for real.
But I move constantly.
For sure.
Constantly.
Edward Davis just checked in. What up, bro?
What up, though?
Yeah. But yeah. So anyway, my bad. Back to back to the marijuana. Yeah. So yeah, it's on the ballot in Michigan. I think it got passed in California, right? I believe on the last ballot. So it's coming. It's getting more states is getting involved in shit, and I think it's gonna be a whole lot of shit though. Like it's gonna bleed over into the CCW shit because now they saying like they don't want you to have access to weed and the motherfucking permit. So right now I don't know how that'll change because they talking about for at least people who didn't have it already. If you get a marijuana card, then you can't get a CCW. But
that's gonna change also with the time.
Yeah, because I figure if it's legal, then you won't need a card. So like, how you go know? You know what I'm saying? Like, how you gonna know? So you go drug test niggas to get a gun?
Guns been going around ever since liquor been going around. Man. So motherfuckers can't stop that. You can't stop the guns. You can't stop the drugs. You can't stop none of the shit. So motherfucker, this shit been going on all my life. I've been seeing it all my life, bro. Guns, liquor, Wheaties.
My whole thing is I feel the drugs part, but the narcotics. I feel the narcotics. Mm-hmm. Like that shit can't be legal. Like that shit's gotta be illegal. But when you talking about weed and shit, to me that's kind of in the same position as alcohol. I really don't know how it took this long to become legal and shit. Right. I figured the motherfuckers in Woodstock probably got their point across and shit, and they'd have been did this shit. You know what I'm saying? Right. And those are all white people.
All white people.
Shout out to some of the black people who went, the one or two that had white friends. But again, damn, we waited extra late, my bad. But y'all see the logo on the bottom of the screen, dog. Shout out to the New Orleans Talk Network, our new partners down in New Orleans. We have been partners with them for a while, but they just reached back out to us and renewed our partnership. So we streaming in New Orleans right now too. So make sure you check out NewOrleansTalkNetwork.com. I know they probably say New Orleans, but I'm going to say New Orleans because I'm up north.
No.
Right, the NOTN, New Orleans Talk Network, man. Shout out to them for showing us some love on their page. So we streaming live here and on their page. So we out here doing big things. You know what I'm talking about?
That's love.
For sure. Shout out to the people checking us out on IG Live, too. I ain't forget about y'all, but ain't nobody say nothing yet, so I didn't have a chance to read nothing. Right, you forgot it. And all y'all see is the green screen right now. Y'all can't see the actual background, so sorry. Anyway, also, too, don't forget to download the E-Block Radio mobile app, all right? So make sure you download that. Anyway, all right. So back to legalizing marijuana. So for me, myself, definitely, I am going to vote for it. And I think the reason being, again, like I said, it's not, I guess I'm not looking at it the way the politicians looking at it as far as, like, the crime increasing and shit because, I don't know. We from the 48205, dog. Like,
we've been living in this shit
our whole life. And I feel like crime is bad. I ain't gonna lie and say that this shit ain't probably worse than when we was kids and shit. But at the end of the day, though, I don't think legalizing marijuana is gonna be an issue with that. I think
they smoking it anyway.
Yeah, so the issue is still going to remain, for me anyway, crime inside the city. The issue for me is always going to remain the lack of education, the lack of resources, and the lack of jobs and shit. That's the motherfucking contributor to crime. Niggas getting high because they ain't got no job. That's what happened in the 80s. Motherfuckers started smoking crack because they was shutting down plants and shit. That's what happened in Flint. Like, Flint had one of the biggest motherfucking, what was it, Chrysler plants? One of them damn plants. But shit, the motherfuckers started shutting down plants. Niggas ain't got no job. But then they was like, fuck it, we go get high. And then they start freebasing and shit. And then, roller coaster down from there. And then they started putting lead in the water and all hell broke loose. So they been fucking over Flint for a long time. Yeah. I'm sorry for my Flint brothers and sisters, man. I feel for y'all for real. Shout out to y'all. And see, that's another thing, though. You figure you get that tax money off the weed in the state. They shouldn't have no problem fixing that shit up there. For real.
That's why Obama was here. Man, it's all a fucking scheme, bro. Obama was here.
Yeah.
What's his name? What's his name?
Joe Biden?
No, she was.
Who we talking about?
He was for the lady.
He for the lady? What the fuck is you talking about?
Obama came here to talk for the lady. What's her name?
Oh, you talking about just the other day at Cass and shit?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, yeah, I can't think of her name.
Richard Whitmore, I think that's her name.
Richard. Is
Gretchen.
Richard? Oh, Gretchen. Yeah, Gretchen, yeah. Shout out to Gretchen.
You know what I'm saying? And she promised to do the schools. She promised
to
do the water and
They all do that. Yeah.
She promised to do all this shit. You know what I'm saying? They all do that. But, man, she had Obama backing her.
Yeah.
So she about to have Obama backing her. What do you think the money that's going to come from for her to get all this shit going?
Right, it would come from the weed taxes. If they go ahead and legalize that shit.
It's going to, bro. Yeah. I really think it's already written. Me personally, bro. Like, me personally,
I agree.
I think this shit is already written.
I agree.
No matter to vote or not.
I agree.
Like, honestly,
that's why they shutting shit down.
I want to be a dickhead, a stickler, and say I don't vote.
Yeah.
I don't because.
He said, but I don't.
I mean, it don't matter what my little shit's gonna say because they already got their little. Look, they like voting on some shit called Proposal 2 where fucking they get in one room and politicians and pick what.
Gerrymandering.
Yeah. That shit been going on for years. So what do you think my vote call
Which is real shit, and you know how real that is when you have to put it into the ballot.
You
know how real that shit is.
Come on, bro. That shit been going on. That's why I'm saying, like, man, I'm not knocking people who go vote. I mean, I understand, do your thing,
but then at the end of the day, too, though, just to go back on that gerrymandering shit.
Because
again,
voted in or voted not, I'm still gonna smoke.
I feel. For people who, like I said, gerrymandering basically is just the for real term for basically getting the vote behind closed doors. So basically, like, you get the people that you know will vote yes for whatever you trying to propose, and then all y'all go into the back room and shit and basically pass the vote. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that's basically what that is. And so much of that shit is going on, obviously, in Michigan that they had to actually put it on the ballot to make people stop doing it. Now, the thing is, though, I know how politicians work and shit. I know how politics work. So at the end of the day, man, I ain't even go complain. You just gonna have to start to figure out how to get inside the rooms, cause you ain't gonna stop the rooms from being there. So you just gonna have to figure out how to get in that bitch and bust that motherfucker wide open. Cause voting for this shit ain't. I ain't gonna say it won't change nothing, but it probably won't. Cause I mean, you figure that shit been going on for a long ass time. So
if they had to put it on the fucking ballot,
if you had to put it on the ballot, it's obviously been going on for a minute.
I just gave up on the vote.
Yeah, he gave up.
I did.
Don't tell our youth that.
I'm sorry.
I said, I'm sorry. Put your head down and shit. Yeah, we got like 4 minutes left, man. Hit me in the comment box and let us know what you think. The effects of legalizing marijuana, man. It is on the Michigan's ballot on Tuesday. So if you're in Michigan, you'll be able to vote yes or no on legalizing marijuana. But like I said, I think we all in agreement that we go vote yes, or those of us who are voting are going to vote yes.
Let go of the stress, smoke on the cess.
No, we need to really record that. Like, you gotta say it just like that too. That's the only way it's gonna be believable. You gotta say it just like that.
For real.
Right, put that shit on the shirt.
Bro,
and hit us in the comment box right now, man. You got a couple minutes, man. Let us know what you think the effects are gonna be. I think that it couldn't be nothing but helpful. I mean, you got to figure right now with the tax money that we do get and the money off of the money off of the lottery and shit, like they can't seem to get the schools together. So let's add something else in there. And then they can't get the roads put together without trying to charge us 10 extra motherfucking dollars for your Michigan registration and all that shit. You know, like at the end of the day, I get it. Like, if it's gonna cost me $5 extra on my registration and shit for every person renewing their registration and shit to fix the roads, I'm cool with it. Yeah. But then when you do that and the road's still fucked up, then you left wondering what the fuck is going on.
Come on, bro. Check this out, though. Check this out. The roads are fucked up.
Yeah.
And the insurance is fucked up, like,
yeah.
Bro.
Oh, the insurance is one of the worst in the country.
Oh my God, bro! Like we pay $1 million.
We one of the few states who still have no fault shit.
Niggas gotta pay $1,000 to drive every month, bro.
Yeah, basically. I mean, your insurance can legit be more than your car note.
Yes, bro. Like,
and if you got a bucket for real, like that, you ain't paying no car note on and shit. And then you turn around and paying $500 a month for some fucking insurance, and then you wonder why niggas out here riding with no insurance. Man, that's why, nigga. I mean, you leave Colorado, I was paying $160 for insurance, like full coverage insurance, nigga.
Wow.
Right, exactly. Come back to this bitch, that same shit is like $390 something.
$390.
Yeah, it's like $400, nigga. And then don't be from 48205 because they redlining, which they say they don't. But obviously, when you put in the shit in the computer, it say, are you south of 7 Mile and west of Chalmers, I think it is, some shit like that, like. So then you gotta click and then the motherfucking price change. Like, what the fuck? What you mean ain't no redlining? The fuck, like, niggas is. I ain't even gonna say that. I am gonna say it. Niggas getting murdered. They ain't getting their car stolen. I'm just saying. Anyway, shout out to nephew. What up, though? He said the best thing that happened to the world. He said the classic pothead way.
Yes, sir.
That's what's up, dog. Make sure you check out my man to the classic pothead. Check him out on Instagram. Also, I think his website up. I don't know. If it ain't, we gotta talk about it so we can get your shit back going. Stephanie Zadie, is that Zadie or Zadie? Stephanie just checked in, gave us a thumbs up. She probably smoking with us right now. Thanks, Steph, for checking us out. All right, we got 1 minute, dog. Angry Man, what'd you say? Fuck that shit. Right, legalize that shit. More money. What you say, bro? Go ahead and say that shit. Go ahead and say that shit. We're going to make a meme out that shit.
I ain't going to say it, bro. I ain't going to say it because they're going to steal my shit.
They going to steal your shit anyway because we famous, sort of.
But I really think, bro, we can prosper from it, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, Michigan and Detroit is going in certain direction right now anyway. And it's like on the upcline, you know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
So, you know, that's going to help to boost the upcline. You know what
I
mean? Like,
I think
Denver is fucking attraction with the skin and all that shit. And it just brought more people to go there. You know what I mean? Like,
that's the thing. It brought more people, period.
It brought more people. You know what I mean? Like, you know what I mean? And I feel like it's going to bring more people, bro. People going to probably flood from down south trying to get back to Detroit that already went down there. You know
exactly.
What I'm
exactly.
So, I mean.
Then you going to have people from Ohio because their industries are declining.
Yes.
So,
yeah. So people gonna try to come back in here. So I mean, I think we should do it, bro. And you know, just make Michigan great. You know what I'm saying?
Make Michigan great again.
Make Michigan great again. Donald Trump.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But people just, I mean, it's a miracle drug, bro.
Yeah.
Let us have it.
For sure.
Don't give a shit else.
My man D Coney just checked in too. Shout out to D Coney and shit.
Yo.
Who I think he has some affiliation with High Times and shit, so he know a little something about this.
Yo.
Yeah. So we talking about legalizing marijuana, but go ahead though. Just want to give him a shout out real quick.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, legalize it, bro.
Right. For sure.
It's a miracle drug, bro. It helps for the skin. You know what I'm saying?
Everything.
For pains. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
For stress. You feel me?
Go ahead and say it, dog. One time. Go ahead and say it.
Let go of the stress. and smoke on the sass.
No, he's so retarded. I think it's the laugh at the end of that killing though. You stupid as hell, dog.
Straight up though, man. Cause shit, man, that shit get away. These motherfuckers ain't gotta taking these Xanax. These housewives be taking that shit.
Yeah.
Fucking around.
But see, that's what they worried about, though. I'm telling you. It's gonna take away from the pharmaceuticals, nigga. Yeah.
Motherfuckers like my daddy, man. My daddy ain't never took a pill, bro.
Yeah, but he smoked all the weed.
He probably had.
Right, for recreation.
But
Get some of the pills, cuz.
Man, I been smoking my whole life, bro. That nigga healthy as a motherfucking brick. Right, he probably don't look healthy, but the nigga healthy as a motherfucker.
He say probably don't look.
The nigga healthy as a motherfucker.
Yeah, that was them ashy ass feet. That nigga don't look healthy.
Stone feet, bro. He can cut the grass with no shoes or socks on. You know what I mean? He just...
No, he be doing that shit for real. I've seen that shit. I've seen it. Like, look, you gonna cut your fucking foot.
Flintstone. No, he don't.
Right. Obviously not.
Extra soul on that motherfucker.
Six said extra soul.
Got an extra soul on that motherfucker.
Yo, on that note, dog, we go wrap it up, dog. But I just want to say this, man. Definitely in Michigan, like I say, it's on the ballot for Tuesday.
Do it, man.
If you are voting, man, I guarantee that you should go out and vote in approval
voting,
of that
I
shit.
ain't gonna vote.
Right, I know, right? But let's go ahead and vote it up, dog. And for this reason, like I said, I know they're trying to knock it down, saying that employment might get messed up, or productivity might go down, or the crime might go up. But let's look at it this way. I'm not looking at it from that point. I'm looking at it from a financial longevity standpoint and from a health standpoint. I mean, it's been proven that weed has actually helped people medically. You know what I'm saying? And they're actually using that in the medical field. So I think that's definitely the upswing. And also financially, man, this is just an opportunity for people who actually are in this industry to go ahead and make some money off of this industry and actually prosper by doing so. You know what I'm saying? So on that note, that is definitely the reason why I'm going to go ahead and vote for it. You know what I'm saying? My man 2G's just popped in. My nigga B laughing and shit. What up, though? Killer K in this bitch, man. You know what I'm saying? What up, though? We got the whole squid, all right? What up, baby? What's up, baby? Good shit. Yo, on that note, we up out of here, man. I want to give y'all another shout out for the New Orleans Talk Network.com. All right, make sure you check them out down in New Orleans. You know, we in that thing, dog. Shout out to everybody who just came down in this bitch because there's too many people to talk about. My man 2G's just popped in. Killer K, where you say Killer K in a minute. Right, for sure, it's time for the session, dog. It's the Wake and Bake Show.
Look, it brings groups together.
Right, bring groups together. Right.
You know what I'm saying? The Wake and Bake Show.
Right.
The Wake and Bake. The Wake and Friends.
For sure.
Yeah, you know, look how many people came in. We about to blow.
Hey, you got a blunt?
Right.
I'm happy.
Yo, on that note, it's time to blaze up, dog. I got my nigga Monk Money holding it down.
You know what it is.
And of course, it's your boy, man, the Hood Howard Stern Q Lewis holding it down live from the 48205, man. Hey, tell him what you say, dog.
Let go of the stress. Smoke on the sass.
All right, bro, we up out of here, dog. Peace.
Let go of the stress and fill on some bread.
He said that too.